good afternoon. And I'm so happy to be here and see you all. And yeah, I'm sorry I am late, but I'm just in time for the drink, so I think I'm just right on time in general. But I miss my liberal family dearly, my ALDE family, who I've met every day in the European Parliament in Brussels or Strasbourg. Although obviously I like my job as a Minister for International Trade and Development Cooperation, being in the European Parliament is quite special. And sharing liberal ideas on a daily basis and really debating, I mean, maybe in the Netherlands we have quite everything in order, but outside of the Netherlands, in Europe, perhaps a little bit more. I think Katka is still here. In some member states, there's still a lot to learn and a lot to do. And I really commend Katka also on what she did with the elections in Hungary, because I'm happy that Momentum got more seats. Obviously, I think the rest of Europe hoped it would have been more, but I think this is a good start to keep building. And well, as I said, I miss European Parliament. I have council now on a European platform, but that's not the same as the Parliament, and you all know this. So, yeah. So I miss you a lot. I just returned from Washington, D.C., where I was at the spring meeting of the World Bank, where Zelensky also gave a speech. You can imagine 3 months ago when I started my mandate as Minister for International Trade, I had something quite different in mind than what we have been dealing with for the past 3 months, and it's really horrifying what is happening in Ukraine right now. Malik said it well, this is a war not only about a piece of land, but this is a war about ideas, about our liberal democracy, and I think we should really see it that way as well. And look, now the public support for Ukraine is still very high, and that's great, but we also have to be there in their times of need when the public support isn't that high, because now we are talking about relief when the war is still going on, but we also have to work on a midterm, the midterm for resilience and recovery and reconstruction, and this is where I think my international trade and development cooperation portfolios coincide, because we will have to help Ukraine start building again. First, obviously, reconstruction, and then start trading again with them, because I'm very happy to hear every day on a daily basis that I think they were able to sow 70% of the crops that they needed. Very important also when it comes to Africa, where obviously in development cooperation I also play a big role. And but we have to keep being engaged and keep helping them, and also the backlash when it comes to the food crisis elsewhere in the world. This is also something where we really have to step up our game, and we really need the international community to do so, and the European Union. And I'm happy to work with many of my colleagues. When it comes to development cooperations, it's much too many social democrats, but maybe we can have some more liberals after a few more elections. And when it comes to this war of ideas, war against our liberal democracy, I think one of the most precious times is tomorrow, what will be happening in France. And I think, well, I guess I'm nervous, we are all nervous, and we are hoping for the best and praying for the best. I really hope that liberalism, but more, the liberal democracies as we know it, will prevail, and that our ideas, and especially our liberal ideas, will prevail. So thank you for allowing me to speak here this afternoon, and I look forward to our drinks together. So I don't know how you open the buffet, probably with a drink in your hand, but let me do that afterwards. But it's great seeing you, and I look forward to speaking to you with my drink in my hand.